going to agree with you on that one. If there's ever survive and advance, it's today, and it's about Glenville. They have a knack for playing us the way their personnel lays out. They have a lot of good ball handlers. They're more guard oriented. We have a hard time getting the ball in their hands. They spread us out, set tons of ball screens, and it's really hard getting a rhythm against them. And I think what that's about is they're just well coached. They're a really well coached team, and I never felt like we were in a rhythm. But the only bottom line is when the game was over, we had more points than they did. Didn't feel like it there a few times, but I looked at the board at the end. We were there. Finally got a couple of defensive stops down the stretch. Finally made a couple threes when we need them at big time. So that wins basketball games.
Zach, it's been a struggle at times. How big is this game and the plays you made down the stretch for you from a mental perspective?
It's definitely good for my confidence. I think helps out, but just always play as hard as you can and kind of forget about the last play. It's always about the next. Just try to make it a play that help the team win, help put the team in the right position to win. And it's kind of the mindset you go in every single play. Just everything matters, so try to make the most of it when you can.
Jim, how happy are you for him right now?
I'm always happy for him. He's such a good guy. Obviously, Gross made a big three for us and got a couple big rebounds, but he gave up a bucket to a really good player, Brett Morse, there with about a minute to go. It's kind of a big one. And what I like about him is the next time down he played better. And I know Glenville might have been looking for a foul, but I thought it was pretty strong defense. Where guys got to earn the buckets. Next two times he drove, he got his body in the way, went up, contested a shot, blocked a shot, pulled a rebound. When he does that, I'm way more happy for me than for him, but I'm still happy for him too.
You had 4 fouls for the last couple of minutes of the game. Did you have to alter or revise kind of how you played to make sure that you didn't pick up that last one?
I think it's really just smart about moving my feet. I know I got one call for a blocking foul on the baseline, so he beat me to the spot. So it's really just positioning and making sure I move first or make the right decision and pretty much move my feet to be in the right area. That way, it just works that way.
Dan, your first time down here, you look like you've been here a couple of times.
I know it was getting comfortable with the environment at first. It's kind of a big arena. I came here last night just to check it out. But getting comfortable. A couple minutes went by. It felt like we were just playing at home.
Can you talk about the confidence you guys have? Down the stretch, a number of different guys made big plays.
We're a confident group of guys, We come in here, everybody, we compete every day, and that's all we had to do at the end of the game, just keep competing. We all knew in our heads that we had to win the game and, survive in advance, and that's what we did.
Dan, when you guys went down by 4, you kind of looked at the guys that were in the key when they were shooting free throws, and you said, let's go. And it just seems like you guys you never really get too up, too down. You kind of just stay the course. And when you guys got down by 4 or 5, nobody really panicked. Kind of talk about how you guys played the rest of the way, like the last 5 minutes to come out on top.
Well, Coach does a great job putting us in practice, putting 2 minutes on the clock and playing 2-minute games. We executed in that last 2-minute game, and even though we were down 4, we came out with a win, which is big for us.
Thanks, guys.